Assalamualaikum to my lecturer and my friends. Today I want to present about Olympus scandal. My name is Intan Syahira binti Zainuddin. This is my group members. Next is table of contents. First is introduction about accounting fraud. Second is explanation. 3 is opportunities of those perpetrating the fraud. Number 4 is effect and penalties. 5 is conclusion, and the last is wisdom. Accounting fraud. Accounting fraud is a serious issue that involves the intentional manipulation of financial statement or report to mispresent the financial position of the company. It is a form of financial misconduct that can have significant consequences for the company, its stakeholder, and broader economy. In the case of Olympus Corporation, the financial statement fraud was related to the understatement of reported expenses and the overstatement of reported sales. Next is explanation about the case study that has 5. Number 1 is tone at the top. Tone at the top refers to ethical climate set by the top management, which influences the behavior of employees. In the case of Olympus Corporation, the tone at the top was not conducive to ethical behavior, as evidenced by the lack of transparency and the hostility towards workforce question about the financial statement. This is an example of how the tone at the top can influence the occurrence of fraud. Number 2 is asymmetry information. Exists when one party has more and better information than the others. In the context of accounting fraud, it means that the perpetrator have better information about the financial situation of the company than the stakeholder who rely on the financial statement. In the case of Olympic Corporation, asymmetry information play a role in the financial statement fraud. The perpetrators, including Toshuki Kikugawa, had better information about the financial statement situation of the company than Michael Woodford, the non-Japanese CEO who became aware of the fraud through a Japanese magazine article. This asymmetry in information allowed the fraudsters to manipulate the financial statement without being detected, leading to a significant loss for the company and stakeholder. Number 3 is the role of responsibility of board of director. According to the agency theory, the board of director has a responsibility to monitor the action of management and ensure that they are acting in the best interest of the company and stakeholder. In the case of Olympus Corporation, the board of directors failed to detect and prevent the fraud, which raises questions about their effectiveness in fulfilling their responsibilities. Number 4 is human biasness and or personal interest. The agency theory also suggests that human biasness and personal interest can influence the behavior of management, potentially leading to fraudulent activities. In the case of the Olympus Corporation, the pressure to maintain a profitable image and the desire to avoid scrutiny may have contributed to the decision to engage in fraudulent activities. Number 5 is a fiduciary duty of the board of directors. The board of directors has a fiduciary duty to act in the best interest of the company and stakeholder. In the case of Olympus Corporation, the failure to detect and prevent the fraud suggests that the board of directors did not fulfill their fiduciary duty.
Okay, now I will tell you how fraud happened in the Olympus Corporation. The fraud at Olympus Corporation was a financial statement fraud involving the understatement of expenses and overstatement of assets perpetrated by the company management, which is including Chairman Toyoshi Kikugawa. It was concealed through actions such as withholding information from CEO, which is Michael Woodford, and instructing employees not to disclose the fraud. Woodford discovered the fraud through a Japanese magazine article and was dismissed after raising concerns. So, who is the whistleblower? Michael Woodford, an employee of Olympus Corporation, acted as the whistleblower. He uncovered the financial statement frauds despite resistance from the board and executive. Woodford's persistence from transparency led to the exposure of fraudulent transactions, ultimately resulting in his dismissal. The frauds involved manipulations of financial statements and instruction of employees to keep silent, remaining undetected until Woodford's revelation. So the next part is the pressure, opportunities, and rationalization of the things that are perpetrating the frauds. The fraudulent activity at Olympus Corporation were influenced by a corporate culture focused on profit and stock price, which incentive manager to produce favorable financial statements. The second one is managers face pressure to meet firms' financial goals, which individual financial targets set, and the fears of warning or dismissal if targets were not met, and it's leading to rationalization of fraudulent behavior as acting in the company best interest. Next, performance-based incentive heightens the pressure to manipulate financial statements, while the organizational structure centralized under the CEO and CFO, and it enables fraud concealment, lacking transparency and oversight from the board of directors. So, managers with significant personal financial stake in the company were further incentivized to mispresent financial conditions, fostering an environment conducive to an ethical practice. Rationalizations like other do it too, and the belief that future accounting cycle would rectify fraud further contribute to the perpetuation of fraudulent behavior. So the last, the interplay of pressure, opportunities, and rationalization within Olympus Corporation corporate culture underscore the importance of integrity and transparency in preventing fraudulent activity.
Hi, my name is Nurul Fayus Anissa. So now I will present about the effect or the penalty that imposed for the auditor, company, board of director, shareholder, and also other relevant party. Okay, first of all, the effect that will impose for the auditors is auditor can face fines for misconduct, and it can damaging their reputation and ability to get clients, and after that auditor might be difficulty to finding work in their future. So in the aftermath of the Olympus scandal, several consequences and penalties were imposed on the auditors involved. So in 2013, the former directors of Olympus and its statutory auditor were sentenced to suspended prison terms. Second effect is for the company is company may lose their license to operate in business and leading to the further financial loss. So the Olympus company faced lawsuit and charges from both British and also the Japanese official and being sued for their role in their fraud. Third effect is to board of director, which is director may be sued by investor who suffer financial loss as a result of the company's management and the need to pay for damage if they are performed. In the Olympus scandal issue, Olympus was suing its current president and 18 others past and present company officials, including board of members. Over the scandal, seeking up to 3.6 billion yen in compensation for the accounting scam. The fourth effect is imposed for the shareholder, which is it's possible for the business to bankrupt and leaving the stockholder with nothing. So the Olympus company faced the threat of delisting on the Tokyo Exchange, which further reduced the value of their shares. Last but not the least, is the effect for the several other parties. Several other parties involved in the Olympus scandal face some consequences and penalties. Some were forced to resign or were dismissed from their position within Olympus. So, in conclusion, Olympus Corporation accounting scandal is a significant example of financial statement fraud that had severe consequences for the company, its stakeholders, and the broader economy. In the case of Olympus Corporation, the lack of transparency and hostility toward Woodford questions about the financial statement indicates that the turn at the top was not conducive to ethical behavior. So, in my opinion, in our opinion of this case, we believe that the Olympus Corporation accounting scandal is a stark reminder of the serious consequences of financial statement fraud. It highlights the importance of the transparency, security, and the whistleblower protection in preventing and detecting fraud.
Okay, lastly, one wisdom that our group want to share regarding something interesting based on this assignment is Olympus scandal emphasizes the criticality of transparency and accountability in corporate governance. Effective oversight by the board of directors is essential, highlighting their fiduciary duty to act in the best interest of the company and stakeholders. The case underscores the significant role of culture, corporate governance, and individual behavior in financial statement fraud occurrence. Organizations must prioritize transparency, security, and whistleblower protection to prevent and detect fraudulent activity. That's all from us. Thank you.